Good afternoon. Look at that beautiful sky. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good after lunch if you're having lunch or you had your lunch already. I imagine most of persons have their lunch already. Just have a little chat. Won't be very long. How are you guys doing? How are you all doing today, Tuesday? Thank you for the like. Thank you so much. How are you all doing? Today is Tuesday. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, a beautiful day. Tetra, good. Tetra, tell me good afternoon, so. Tetra, look like you have lunch already. I say, Tetra, I don't know, but man, I put on some sleep. Me get up, man. It's morning, I have my breakfast and do everything bathroom straight like place. And Tetra, I've been back in the bed about somewhere near to 11. And me can't tell I put down asleep. God. Because I woke up from after 4. And I said, boy, me wake up early, so me just look around on the internet and thing. And to me end up get up. I said, boy, I said, me have to get up and come and look because I don't want to look as if me getting too bossy. What a thing last night, Tedla. What a thing. Eh? What a thing. Yes, in disappear. In disappear. And just give me the university and contribute much money. I don't know. He just went out. And maybe he went gone to bed because he came on late. And when we actually get up, it was after 11, you know. After 11. After 11. Must about 11:30 something. So I said, I maybe I'm me alone. I mean, I think sure if you were, yes, you were there. You hang out with me still. You know, and I said, boy, right now, if me did come on today earlier, me not fall asleep. Because you see how me spend so much time up over the past, let me say, not say over. Me spend so much time up, you know. I check me, I check in time, me say something and I move me up a stick. Oh, in a stick. So me say, you know, let me come from morning, me say, me gonna put the camera right here, so get the sunlight and get it to be off me for a while. I'm gonna say something on the page, it's a big nose. Somebody will come and tell me, say, Lord, damn the nose. So, and my father knows me, I can't cut it off. So, I don't want nobody come tell me this day, you know, whatever. So, the people ain't gone early. I mean, those that came on last night are, me say, and the topic that you gave me, me start to change because I don't know how they had it. What are we the topic? Boy, yeah, take us on, me come on now, me say, all right, just put up chat at the chat because for my brain right here now, couldn't think of any, you know. And me say, boy, look like when you come to the late. Guys, as you come in, wherever you are, just touch the thumbs up button and give me the like. Please, just give me the like. Me say, this one time I say 13, but they're strolling, you know. I mean, they're up and about. Me say, if me never get the little bit of nap, my God. Me tell you say, this white street here makes you tired, you know. Make you tired. And you say, come, I have you. You see, if you were doing it, no, you get somebody to help you, you know. Because we could have helped each other as we go along. And so me still, you know, help somebody me go along. And you have been around me. Only me and you here. And yes, and you see 8 persons looking, you know, to another person thumbs up. That's nice. I like when I'm doing something, I can help other persons. It gives me more joy in doing it. Only that's why I'm encouraging you, right? You know, I'm encouraging you. Say everybody. Me say it's nice to have that experience. Like you're at work, they know just and you see me do so much things that you must can see me do something you can copy. Me watch the big lady all the while. This oversee a big friend, and that's why me get that feeling of wanting to try it. You understand me? So me encourage you to. What me say last night topic was something else. Can you imagine? Man, it just opened my brain, to the different persons that do come on and how we can all contribute and we all can all learn. You know, nobody better than the next person. We share and we just discuss and leave it there. Because when we finish with the live and me turn off it, that's it. Me go to my bed for me can't have too much something for my brain, me won't get no rest. But me say, why me feel so tired is how I've been going to, I'm not sure what time tonight. Me not sure, me trying to make it. That's why I say me come on now. Yes, because this I know say me follow her, but me not really, you understand? Follow like first time. But why if you see me if she come on so much different time for the day. And me say to myself, say, yeah, some people they don't seem to understand. I nearly come on this morning about after 8. And me say no, me not think me just say myself say I don't think persons are because I not say you will come on and say persons are more getting to work, but I'm going to try it one morning. I'm going to try even 8:39. Somebody may be traveling, going to work or is at work and just touch. Me don't know who is where or what. But me say me want to do it this morning. And me fight the feeling and say no. Me just want to make it one like that. I see number go to 15 and only 2 lights. Come on guys, man. Like up the light, man. Come in and let us have a little chat in the lunchtime here. We just want to have a little chat. Nothing big. That's it will choke us. Because we are all having our little lunch. And enjoy the sunshine and the little view of my backyard. Right? hmm So it is so, I tell you, it is a family. Their time. So I don't know what you mean, so I won't. If I'm at top or bottom, it doesn't matter where I'm at, I'm showing you something. So at least appreciate it. Appreciate the beautiful sunshine and the pretty skies. Right? Beautiful sunshine, pretty skies. Don't you appreciate that? It doesn't look like you want to if I'm top if I'm upstairs and I downstairs. It's just a beautiful view that I want to share. Don't you care about the sun? Don't you care about the sun? The sun is beautiful and the sky is pretty and the trees are green and nice. Okay, Teta said I told you she did. Right. Whoa, all you know is darkness. Why? Because you see that I'm outside. Whoa, if you only know darkness, I'm really sorry for you. Because just relax. Maybe you're inside a place. Oh, it's that if you only know darkness, it's really sad. Times are hard. Yeah, everybody is having it hard, even me too. That's why I like to come on live and talk with others because it makes me feel happy. And I show them the sunshine and the trees because I don't have anything. I don't have anything to give but the love of God in me to share, and that's why I come and share nature. When I'm by myself, I'm not 100% happy because I don't have persons to share things with. I just like when I'm on my life. Times are hard, very, very hard. You think it's joke? Don't say it like a joke. It is hard. It is very hard, and some persons are going through it much harder than some because some persons don't know where the next meal coming from. Thank you. I like how you see this here put up. Many persons are suffering in silence, and believe me, when I say many, 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 and a lot of persons that this person is saying it out. It gives him, when he said like that, it will give him a feeling of satisfaction. Because sometimes you keep it to yourself, you'll go crazy. Because especially when you have bills to pay, like what we were talking last night. If you have bills to pay, you don't know where the next meal coming from, the next dollar to pay the bills. You know, you're facing hunger, and you have children looking at you, Daddy, I'm hungry, Mommy, I'm hungry. And you have some children say, Mommy, why did you get me if you couldn't give me something? And it rock you to the core. You know, so a lot of people are suffering in silence. Many, many ways, different type of suffering. But the thing is too, they are all, so most times, too embarrassed to come out and say it. And to me, if I'm suffering and I come out and say it, and you want to run up and down and spread it, it is not on my shoulder because I get it off. I get it off my shoulder and just let it flow. So you are the one who have it running up and down. That it is on your shoulder. You understand me? No, people. This is why I look at this channel, YT Streets. People have it for many reasons. Some are just to gossip and fast, and you know. But there is learning. If you use it the right way, there is going to be learning because me learn from it. If me want to find a song, church song, any song, if you're going to cook a special meal, which me never really cook special meal, or anything you want, go on YT Streets, Google it, you find something, right? If you want to know a Bible story or try to find a scripture, if you have an idea what you want to talk about, it is all there. Mm-hmm. It is all there. So nobody, we're not telling anybody to feel you're not alone, right? Times are hard. Times are hard. I just did a video, but I don't put it up as yet because me not so respond them tech business, So when we get the help, you know, just one little video, I'm not even know if it gets 10 minutes. We should do it longer. And if when we come back later again, me see how me do, me might just put some more on it. But me go look at it. Me really want to do 10 or 15 minutes. It is very short. It's very short. But sometimes when you want to talk about, come up and I want to sound too political. But we see how you work. We see how you go. God is a good God. Right? And He's there helping us. But some of us don't recognize His help. Thank you for the like. Some of us don't recognize His love, the love that He has. And if you have the love of God in you, no matter how you struggle, He's going to make a way. Right? Dirty tea. I don't never say that right. Once you have the love of God in you, He's going to make a way. Because He said He will not let His children what? Right. His children don't eat bread. Right? So God will make a way. And that's what I used to comfort myself. Because if we look otherwise, we're in a problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, the topic was so. Then the topic just coming like from Friday night, after Saturday night. It's like it just sequence. What happened last night, me never expect it. But, me just was looking at it, from a narrow perspective, not so big. And the most we couldn't come off last night. Thank you for the like. The most we couldn't come off, But I know the Lord will help. Instead, we help those who help themselves. He always open the door. Sometimes the door is so open now because we expect certain things to happen at that time. We don't realize the door open, Mm-hmm. So, can God always bless us? Even the fact that we are alive, to be alive is a blessing. To be breathing the breath of life is a blessing. You may not have something to eat today, but one day you will have more than what you want to eat. Right? Right. The passage I want to remember was that he has never, I think it's in Psalms, he has never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. So trust God. That's all it means to me, and I trust Him. Because He will always provide for His children. And you see, when these things come up on us and you don't know where to turn, even if you just go under a tree in this quietness and sit in the shade and reason with God, tell him everything. He knows, but he wanted to come and tell him. Right, Dirty T? Don't think you're alone. You're not alone. There are many more out there like you. And when they hear and see what you have said, it strengthens them. They say, oh, somebody is there who is like me, and somebody is there worse than I am. God is good and God is great. He's great. It's a big point to make that they're suffering in silence. Sometimes you wonder, why do people suffer? People suffer health conditions. They suffer from financial. They don't have no money. No matter how they try, no money not coming their way as it come, it gone. You know, God is so good. So, so good. Yeah, so, me say, let me come. Me say, Tetla, I can't believe me put down that sleep. Me say, Saturday night, me sleep and wake up. Like, me wake up is Sunday. Yesterday again. And me say, me lie down in the bed and my eyes gone, me gone, like me good night. Me no know end. Me say, no, sir. When me realize, me wake up, me jump up. Me say, no, me say, then, am I so tired? You understand me? But, it's good to be tired. It's good to be tired. It's good that one has something to do to make them tired. But sometimes some people don't want anything to do. So they don't do anything. And then they feel bored, and then you get bored, they get miserable. It's like you can't bother. Boredom is not nice. Boredom is stress. To me, boredom is stress. So you have to find a way to activate and, to get the body, get the blood energized. And once you energize, you have to move. You have to move. You can't be in one position. Yes, ma'am. I'm leaving home in another 2 hours or so. I said, let me, me don't know this. The more, it's been 8 months I've been on this thing here. And the more you be on it, is the more it become a part of you. See, by the time you come on, I wonder where it's Tetla now. And, let me see you come me feel so good. Me say, God never make me come here and I am alone. Never. Yes, never done that. You know. God is good, man. One in your next door. I'm glad it stopped. Yeah. So Tetla, how the place look today now that things have changed? The wind of change has come and everybody's up on the boat. And the campaign, well, the campaign really kick off yet, with the both sides. It's when it's nomination day. You hear them running up and down with the vehicle them and everybody have vehicle. Whoa, Tetla. Tetla. You gave me a topic last night that me say. Never gonna leave the one that Never gonna make it come on a date and give me because I am not really out there meeting anybody. No, since I'm here. So I don't know, something that because you think all the way when the big lady come on and she me I think she they come with them. People out there. But yeah, we say persons can send in and they will discuss and so. You see, it easy. Me pull my brain before me come on, and my brain couldn't pick up anything. Me said, Lord Jesus, I'm going to come on with a blank brain. And I said, okay, it's early in the day. Nobody not too, hard up on anything. So I said, we can just have a little chat. But if anything do comes up, then we can go with it. And I was glad that I could able to. I've not been too quite giving a lot of support to persons, but because me feel so kind of relaxed now, we can go around and go on other people video and watch and feel like before. But you see, working on the 4K, my God, it's like you're doing an exam and you don't want to fail it. You don't want to fail it. So you don't. It's like you don't remember nobody around you. If you're not careful, you don't want to eat. You don't go take a shower because all your mind is on trying to reach. And me tell you, say, no matter you think it's, no matter how much you say, you're taking it easy. Let me tell you, when you reach a point, because you have to be looking at the duration, the duration that they give, that YT gives. And if you become too comfortable and not moving on and say, okay, within the next 2 months, I will start again. That is 2 months too late. You don't know what can happen. You understand me? So you have to move. You have to move, my dear. You have to move. I'm checking every time to see anything, whatever. You have to move. You have to do something. But me say I am so happy since Friday night wasn't bad neither. On Friday night, I would say the blessing flowing. You have to say, remember when Malachi said the windows of heaven are open and the blessings are falling tonight, right? And when the blessing fall, it makes you so happy. Make you so happy. But God knows God is good. God knows when. God, if God was like man, boy, I don't know what to happen. He just know to do these things right on time. Need nobody to guide him. He just know. When you look at the hurdles and the holes that we drop in, and then pull us out and put the song saying, put you on your feet again. Right? You're falling in the mud and you don't know if you get up, you're confused. Once you make a try, it helps to lift you up. It give us choices. Yes, man. It give me a nice feeling when I'm to come. And if I don't come and I feel miserable, it's like me missing something. So, but me know that this time of the day is early. But I'm going to try the 9 o'clock, and see how it goes. I'm going to try it. I want to try all the different times, and I know that you won't get people for all the different, but they kind of help you to reach around. There are different people all over the place. So, it help you to move around, move along, and touch persons. And sometimes, when I started out first, it was like 10:30. I always try come on after 10. And since I move around, I think I've lost some of those persons. So, because the timing. So when they see me back, they say, you remember me? I feel so bad because trying to explore the different time of day. Look at the sky pretty, man. Different time of day so you can reach people. Because some people, persons, they would like to have that experience. Yes, my dear. Let's see if I can wrap my head. But help me, man. Me can't, but too much can give me one. But me wish me couldn't break. You could have put, it's sometimes nice to have them in sequence, they follow each other. Because I was hoping to go back to the Saturday night one, because I didn't look at courtship, but it's the dating and courtship, it's almost the same. Well, that courtship leads to marriage, you know. But these days, some people they don't really have no courting period. Earlier is better. Like what time? In the evening, and next week, I'm going to work 9 to 1. So the morning is going to drop out for me. So when we come back in 1:32 to 2 o'clock, might start the level about 3. So I'm going to end up coming, go in the morning. 9 to 1. So I'm going to miss out. Some person's gone to bed. Yes, yes, me no like come on after 9. Trust me, last night me feel bad. I go up here after 9 means after 8 for you guys out there. But we just want to go broadly. We want to give people the choice. Yeah, man. So me say, it's not nice when person's gone. When it will be you people out there, no, because no, up here they're gone to bed. Because see, Maddie especially, she cannot stay up after 9. So, but if me come on after 9, within 5 minutes, she has to go to bed. But people they have their different routines to follow. What me say, I just do an hour till me reach at 2.5. You know, what me really think say they late. Anytime I find that 9 o'clock is going on, me no bother come. But if I see some people go and come on at 9:30, 10. Me could no bother. Well, I never come on 10 o'clock, but me could no bother come on 10 o'clock. Unless it's some holiday night like Christmas Eve or Thanksgiving night. And that time two people don't have no time for you. They don't have no time for you. That is video. Because when I looked last night, when I ended the live, it was 11:39. Probably 11:40 my time. That's 20 minutes to 12. And you guys have been 20 minutes to 11, but still it. Most people back home would have gone to bed at that time. So that's why I not even want to run command too early today, I mean, I want nobody say, wait, that woman was on late. Wait, where she living is different time. Yes, it's a little less time than me. I don't know the exact like me. Yes, it's a different time. So, you have to try to say match up with the timing. You try to match people with the timing. That's why Sunday morning time early, me no come on. Because me figure say people are relaxing in their bed with their significant other. So they don't really want. But I'm going to try one Sunday morning early. Whoa, I'm going to try one Sunday morning early and see if anybody would come and sip, have a cup of tea with me. But maybe the cup of tea, they have been gone. They'll have it all gone. Yeah, master. So we have to just look at what we do and try and make the best for it. Because why? Not easy. It's not easy, my friend. Not easy at all. When we're done, I'm going to do some cleaning up, straighten up before I leave. But I know that it's just that, a person go on, but I feel good all this thing is great. And I realize now, always in the bush. So I was going to go on IG this morning, but why? The energy, my head just go back on the pillow. I said, to laugh at myself, I said, what is going on here? What kind of sleep? What is going on here? Something is then I tired my head, so me almost when I practically laugh at myself. I said, no, this is not normal. Big morning, 11 o'clock, me gone back into bed, and me sleepy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. But it's good that we can do these things, It's good that we can get tired and we can, can get things done. Because me work hard, I'm not afraid to work. I'm telling you, but when you reach certain point, we can't go no more. We just cannot go anymore. Can't go no more, my friend. Then me have to just say, no, sir. Take it right here. Take it right here. But Mr. God is good though. So we may go try have a pledge now. Try to stay. But sometimes you know you want to support some other people's channel, you know. That's the point, you know. And you want to, you know, you want to support other people's channel. So you don't want to sit down and you're one alone every day and they'll say, does she not go support nobody? Every day she do live. Every day she, you know, if you look bad. You have to even you have something to do, you have to leave it. That's how me look at it. When if nobody do it for me, then I feel leave you and go support for them and then me come back. And I make my one late. That's why sometimes if me late, and me say me go support somebody else. You know, go support somebody make it show love because boy, you alone cannot do this thing. You alone can't do it. You need other people in it. And sometimes when you're about to start, that's the time somebody come up and ready to start too. What you going to do now? You can't lock down your one. You have to go find another time to go on the person one. You understand me? So that's where I go. That's where I go, my friend. I have to just give thanks for small mercies. God is so good. I had moved away a little bit, me come back now. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, me going, me leaving here at 3 o'clock. Me go up to 3:15. But I'm to reach by 3:30. So, I say, boy, at that when catch me the time I panic, you know. Whoa, me leaving here 3:15 the latest. Thank you at that one. Somebody went say to me, you know, because nobody now look out for me. Because you think I joke. You say they think I joke. But how me know them we chat to she not go on nobody life. She not this, she not that. Me just say, all right, you know, and some people, might have more than one channel. So me have me little one of the butter with, like a some fowl. When fowl sick and they flutter. Or the one me have, me just a come. So as a fact, you may not cut me shop and run, come and your shop. And you have whole heap of goods to sell. I mean, no not much of my shop. My people they run gone. And you say, oh, where's the shopkeeper gone? You know, not much I sell already. And he run gone. Where they? Where shopkeeper gone? Shop no have no goods. And she, no in the shop. They sell her things. What going to happen? Tell me now. No trouble that. Of course, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble, my friend. I'm going to lose my customers. You know how hard to get customers to come in your place, come in your shop? You know? Very hard. You understand me? But me tell you sink or float, swim or dive, peddler. Your name can't stop calling, I tell you. Can't stop. Me say last night one. The place all warm. I don't know different if this, you know. I say swim or dive, sink or float. And nobody look out for you. Cause the big lady, she knows that there are other people, you know. And when she come on, if never left to them, but then they and go see. And so it's going like that. Last time they know, you know. You know, the people will move. You have some people they'll behave with you good and nice. And when they know for another way, and just gone. And their friend come up, then gone. They just leave you gone like a hot potato. Mm-hmm. And one big job, but I something that keep me busy. But you know, long, you know, to me, can't manage no more. The winter make it rough. When it's not there and it's cold, not easy at all. Yes, so that me realize. I feel not have to do it, you know. Me not say she can't come even one time. She not have to do, she can do one time for the day. Yes, the benefit. You see the benefit with her. So she can do one time for the day. But everybody looking after their own interest, so me have to go do the same too. And pay her 3 times enough and long, you know. And cool people from all over the place. And sometimes people watch people, you know. Because I know see flash up on my screen. Most time I go on, sometime after that she has to come on. Well, people move within time. But she benefit a lot. So good. She had a big lady, man, a big person there. The body run and fry. Take time more you get involved too. Even one time for the day. When you're working for the 4K, you can do one time a day. Unless you're a big crowd like she. Understand me? After you get the 4K, maybe you can slow down and probably. But you're not even want to slow down either. Because the further up you go, the more demands. I try do 2 times. Because the 2 times come like a half a time to one time for some people. Because some people do the 3 times or 4 hours, 5 hours. But once you have people following you, it will work out for you. But come here, young bird, no storm. Young bird, no storm. Peter who? I Peter who? Where you Peter who? Welcome to the live, Peter who? Welcome to the live. What do you have to share? What do you want to share with us? We're having a little chit chat, a little chat. What's the word today? I don't know. You want to share the word with me today? Share a word with me today, man. You can. You can share a word with us. I'm having a little snack while I'm listening to your word. Oh my, look, I kind of want to share it again. I wonder why. We are listening, so you can share it. You can like and subscribe and you can share it with listen. The word will be appreciated. Look like Peter is gone. Peter, where are you? Are you in the garden hiding? Peter said, what's the word today? And I don't have the word for Peter today, and he can't share his word with me. Whoa. Wow. That's just, you're sharing something, Peter. Peter says, I'm moving slow today, like myself. I'm not sure I have any great words. But you do share something now. You say you're moving slow. And we are here tired, but we are still pushing. So we are moving slow like you. And you say, don't show you have any great words. You have great words. You just said it. You just said it. You're moving slow. We could be tired. But every day we can move at the same pace. Some day we move faster. Some day the brain is more alert. Some day the brain says, not today. I want a break. Some day we push too hard. Thank you for pressing the like button so we can have a nice conversation. Maybe we can share. Why are you moving slow today? Peter, tell me why you're moving slow today. Did you move too fast yesterday and today you're tired? Today you're exhausted? I've been moving fast a few weeks now and it's telling me now I can hardly move. Peter said, I have been sleeping well. I've been getting up at around. That's me too. I'm always, when I'm sleeping, I'm always waking up around 3 to 4. And I woke up about 4 something, 4:10 this morning. And I felt good. But then, I don't know, 11 o'clock, me feel like I want to go back to sleep. I couldn't handle it. I had to go back. Peter said, it's hot and humid. It's hard to do anything. Yes, that's why I'm showing you outside. See now? See, you're sharing something. Where are you watching me from, Peter? It's very hot outside and humid. Honestly. And I will have to go there in a couple of hours. You have to stay inside. So you see, you're not alone. I wish I had a word. But the word you have, we share. Oh, Long Island, New York. Okay. I'm in upstate. So we have the same. Basically, this is the heat pushing. I'm in New York too. Very, very hot, honestly. And even though and I don't like the AC much. And even that sometimes you can't even be in it, it's kind of, I don't like it. So that is why I try to use this stove early in the morning and then nobody light it again for the rest of the day. So you cannot take any heat inside. It makes it like you're going to black out. I don't even know to this because I'm not from this place, but I'm appreciating it. So when you really ask for a word, I felt good that you were going to come and share a word, but you have to share more than a word, right? I heard always hear about the humidity. Because where I'm from, the temperature is now in the 90s. But here, your 90s are very, very rough. It's different. Because it has been in the 90s from even yesterday, Sunday to yesterday. It has been in the 90s. And you feel like you would suffocate. You don't want to be outside. So be safe. Is there anything else you want us to talk about? We had some lovely discussion since Saturday night about dating and wow. Sunday night we what was the Sunday night one? How boy Sunday night one bunk my brain. Last night we were talking about oh Lord, things them bungle up in my head. I think forgiveness. Village food season. Hi, village food, how are you? Welcome to the live. Happy to see you. You can join our conversation if you and share a point. We are just doing an afternoon after lunch, a little chit chat. To lighten the feelings. The time is very, very hot. The humidity is very strong outside. And sometimes you don't want to be sleeping all day because when the time is like this, you just want to sleep. You don't want to go out to do anything. Because you may push yourself too hard. You go outside and try to do something and you get sick. Or you pass out, I should say. It will be easy for you to pass out outside. Because when it's hot, it's terrible. Mm-hmm. So, Peter, don't be disappointed too much. And I realize the nights are getting a little cooler. So, when you take a shower and you're going to your bed, you just want to sleep, you want to relax. Yeah, from the other day, the nights are cooler. When it reaches about, say, 2 o'clock, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, you feel a little difference. So, I hope, but I've never been to Long Island, but I hear about that place. So I hope that that it will be a little cooler for you. But if you're somebody who works outside, well, you have to forget about it. I know it's the time the sinuses may act up, you know. So I look out, I said, whoa, the sun is pretty and I cannot go there. I cannot go. Because I can go there and faint. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, my dear. You see my village food disappear. You just stop in to say hi and keep moving. Some people do that at times. And Peter expressed himself that his humility is getting to him. He would have been happy if I was up to some big discussion, but I'm trying to rope him in, but I'm not hearing him at all. Peter, you're gone or you're still there? I was trying to let you in on some of the things that we had talked about within the past hours, but I'm not getting through to you at all. Yes, my dear. Mm-hmm. You know, I should go for my charger. Peter said, I'm around. Peter, but you're not responding to me. Peter, what can you do inside to keep you a little bit more, you know? Peter said, we spoke about, wow. Yeah, you say, I was looking at the name, you know. But no, that you put up that, I remember true, yes. Yeah, in Jamaica, the cheese pit I say the time is hot as well. And the nights getting a little cooler. Yes, we spoke about the attention deficit something. this other thing. But I've not seen in a while, and I don't remember much. I don't remember much again. It has been a while. And I think I had promised to go and look up your number to see, honestly. I'm not telling you no lie. I've been pushing at getting the 4K. That is just know that you come back and when you come on and I say Peter who? And they know when I see you put that statement, I recognize it for true. Yes, we had spoken about it. So how is it that you didn't come back? You were so busy you never tried to check us back out again. And maybe that will give me a little more, impetus to search to get some more information. I'm going to pick up my charger because I don't want my phone to die out on me. Honestly, nobody can really go outside now, It don't make any sense. If you go, you may get sick. You may get sick out there because it's very hot. And I feel like I might have to turn on AC. I never want an AC. Understand? I went for my charger because I didn't have it with me out here. And I don't want when I'm doing this very important conversation. You see how you come on and I felt bad that you want what's the word for the day and I did not have your word. Let me put in the charger, please. I know it had some juice in it, but I don't know when it may knock out. Oh, Peter, the place getting warm. Let me just put it right to make sure. Supposed to be a meteor shower. We should be able to see it. Okay, we should be able to see it looking towards the south at around 1 to 2 a.m. I'm not going to be outside to see them. I didn't see it though. I think the moon was too bright. Since I've been here, because the living situations here are so different. Back home, you can probably step out, but here, I don't feel comfortable to step out to look. I think I saw it in the on the internet circulating. I saw it. But then when I'm back home, I remember when we have those things, I will go outside and happily go outside and look. But when you're at certain places, no, it's not, really feel that energy. Because I wouldn't want to be outside. I don't know. I go and meet up on anybody that I don't want to meet up on. You know. But sometimes you have to take chances and don't be too afraid. But where society is, no one has to be cautious. Understand? And I always try to be. But something again, you can't be too cautious. They still end up in problem. Until they could coolness of the place is hot. So did you get a chance, Peter, to go outside and watch it? Peter who? What a name, Peter who? Did you get a chance to go out and watch it, Peter? You know, the also may feel the heat now, because the sun is on the roof pointing, you know. Mm-hmm. So you got up late, so that's why you didn't see it. Say I'm hardly awake at 2 2 a.m. I don't know. Maybe because when I was studying, it was too near to midnight. And most times you have to study up to even midnight. So when it comes to 3 o'clock now, most times at 3 o'clock I'm sort of awake. If it's even to turn and check the time. If it's not 3, it's a little bit past 3. But because last night I finished my live, it was near to midnight. And by the time another person was calling me, and she called me before. I told her what time to call. When she called, I was on the line because I eventually started the live late. And when I went into my bed about midnight, I still call her. And we chatted a little bit because we are from back home. So when we say midnight here, we just still look at it as 11 p.m. And we chatted, it's politics time in the country there. So, you talk, and then when I see 1:15, I say, no, sir, cannot go anymore. So, that's when we break up and go to bed. And then I woke up after near 4:10, 4:15 about again. So it made me so tired. So when 11 o'clock today, I was knocked out. If I was at church, I'd have to get up and go outside. I slept for about 3/4 hour. And that meant like I didn't sleep in the night. So you see, to get up at 2 o'clock now, even me looking at it, be not going to see. This sleep is going to capture my eyes and my brain. And where I'm living is very quiet. It's very quiet. So it's because alright, let me practically get myself ready. So I just come and show you guys how outside look, because it's very fierce heat. Very fierce heat. So how are you getting on with that ADHD? How is it progressing? Thank you for liking the likes. Come on, guys, as you pop in, just light up the live and let us have a nice little chat. We'll have a more stronger talk later. We can put all the best things them up into the early day. Right, Peter? And your topic would be nice to discuss in the evening too. Then, Peter, what happened? Why I didn't see you come back? You didn't get any justice with the attention thing that you were looking about. Oh, just trying to say something now. I haven't been sleeping well. Okay, I saw that. Okay. Maybe justice, you didn't feel like justice was done enough to the ADHD that you wanted us to talk about. But you could have come back, man, and share. Because remember I said I'm not familiar with it, but I could search around. But I'm not going to lie, I was not able to keep my end of the bargain. Maybe if you had showed up, I would have gotten some more things by now. But boy, let me tell you, right now, and then I didn't want to be the only one on my life talking about it, and persons couldn't relate to it. I know in the evenings, we have more persons around, because that's what happens. Sometimes you start a live, there's not a large number of persons, but while going on, when you're about to end the live, that's the time you see more people coming in, right? And then you'd want to share it so you can get other people's views. They may not be so acquainted with it, so if they're not acquainted, they are not going to give much. You understand? Because really, I know a person who are in that, at behavior. They are normally children. I've never, when I look at it after you spoke, then I could visualize some adult person's behavior and could fix it to it. Because I never used to put it at adults and level, I just put it with children because I say the children will grow it out. But after we had this little talk, I would look at it another way to say that it's also in adults. It's something that if you don't get it under control, they can hurt people. Teta say, come on in, people. There, no, I think no, it's not. That's why I said I would have done an hour, but I'm going to do the 2 hours just the same, right, Tetla? I want us. See, I tell you, Prof. Green Academy. I remember seeing this name. Hi, Prof. Green. How are you doing? How are you doing? I know I saw you some time ago. Was it a few days ago? I know. I recognize the name. Prof. Green is saying hi. But don't tell me that you're saying hi and bye. But if it's hi and bye, then I'll have to take it and keep quiet. Oh, yeah, happy to be here. So nice. Happy to see you too, Prof. Green. How was your day been going? How's the day been going? Mona, 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 have not seen you. Well, you're always in my comments, but I'm happy to see you on the live. How are you doing, Mona? Okay. Mona says, hi, Auntie. I always know Mona is from back then. Far, far back. Right, Mona? Yes, Prof. Green says, it is a joy. It's a joy to have you here. Right? It's been a quiet day because, as one of my person here just said, the heat and the humidity cause everybody to be inside. So I can only show you outside. But in a while, I will have to go. But it is very, very hot out there and humidity is very high. But what can we do? Nature, when nature calls, we have to, we have to, we have to respect it, right? Nature, we can't do anything about it because sometimes we get rain, sometimes we get rain, that time we get sunshine, that time we get, there's a storm. Okay, thank you so much. There's a storm out there, they said, named Erin. So, you see, Erin seems as if it may develop, but they're not saying yet anything much about it, but they are looking at it to get some strength. I think it's somewhere out in the Atlantic someplace. But it's not a threat to anybody yet, based on what I saw last. Yes. So what do you want to support us with today? Do you know anything? Well, here, the trees are stiff as a needle, and outside the sun is raging. I would say raging, melting hot. So when somebody came in and said they're sort of exhausted, I could understand because I want to go outside and I'm waiting until when the exact time comes for me to go so I can hurry. Hmm. We are in the end of time, so people have to realize it, right? End of time. Things are moving. The trees are stiff here. Nothing is moving. And when it is this hot, the birds go further into the woods. They stay very far. Can you imagine the birds have feathers to fly and they cannot take it? They go further. Yes, man, it is nice having you. Do you know anything? What do you know really about? If you do, it's not an embarrassment if you don't. Anything about ADHD, attention deficit, something disorder, hyperactive disorder? Do you have any light can shed on it? Do you know anything about it? Yeah, some place maybe away from me because there are so much. Mr. Things and just. Oh yes, I see some. Yes, I see movement of the trees. I see movement now. Yes, yes, I'm seeing movements. They are moving. The trees are moving. And when it is like this, it blow the heat even more. It's like you're in a melting pot. Attention deficit disorder. I used to think that was more prominent in children, because you can see it in their behaviors when they be. But when I look at a discussion we had some weeks ago, it's also in adults, because if it's not controlled when they were children, it festers, and that is why sometimes in any situation they become violent. They don't really want you to reason out anything, and they become very defensive and destructive, you know. But like I said, I was looking at it differently. Yes, look like everyone has a little bit of it. I think so, you know. Some people can get very cross, they get very miserable, but some have it more than some. Some people, you can have a proper conversation with them. As you look at their faces, you can see you see the expression telling you, keep off. I'm not talking, or then just become so insultive. You cannot approach them, and they are easily offended. And sometimes to me, you can't even go with what they are saying, because you may end up disappointing yourself. You don't know when they are in or when they are out. Um, okay, Prof. Green is saying, I'm here going to feed some birds. But listen, okay, no problem, man. Feed your birds. I wish I was nearby to rub more than not to rub the coop, but to touch one of them, touch them on the head, or just hold out your hand. I think it's nice to have birds as pets. Well, all animals, whether it be cat, dog, birds, so must be some cute little birdie and make some little cute sounds. Well, when you're accustomed to the rural life and you're not, you move away from it. When I hear the birds them in the mornings, before the sun comes up, whoa, they're so nice. And even the squirrel, you see the squirrel a lot, but when it's this hot, no, sir, they're gone to hide. They're not coming out. Not coming out at all. So where in the world are you watching me from, basically, Prof. Green? And why, what is saying it, Prof. Green Academy? Is it an academy where you teach or something? Persons can come and get information and learn? When you say academy, what is it really? Maybe somebody would want to know too. Come on, guys, come on in and let us have a little discussion. As we can't go outside just now. Outside is not friendly. We have to be house friendly for the moment. Prof. Gideon is feeding his birds. He's feeding his children, making sure they are properly fed. As if they are not fed, And this is because I imagine they are in a little cage. They won't be able to exercise their wings much. So they have to be properly fed. Yes, so if Peter, who is still around, yes, he said he's listening. So maybe he's not. If he had a speaker, I could respond. Oh, I forget that you have to type. Oh my Lord. Yeah. So If Peter, who is still here, I hope he is, you know, you can't say I'm not trying to get things out, but if anybody is suffering with a ADHD, it would be best if they get help from a counselor who can guide them towards a better behavior, because the behaviors are always rough. They will fight you, they will analyze you because they're always in a rage, in a temper, like they cannot be controlled. So if they are going to do something and anybody try to prevent them, they turn on the person. It's like you see two persons having a rough day. You try to intervene to make it a little simpler. Then the person who have the ADHD will turn on you because they feel that they must have their way at all time. So they will analyze you, get it out of the way. They will do many things. Yes, Teta, my dear. And that's why most sleep so outside is so hot. A little bit of wind blowing every now and again, and I look at the trees, but it's not much. Not much. I know it's after 1 now. Come on, people, roping. I see 3 persons out in the bush. Come on in and let us have a chat, man. Boy, JB not coming on this afternoon. Maybe he's busy. Busy in his little garden. But I don't know where he's at if it is this hot. I think they're eating their lunches, so their mouth is full and their hands are occupied to take up the food. So it's difficult. Yes, Puff Green. Now, I was trying to find out if you know anything about ADHD, attention deficit disorder. And I wanted to know if your academy is an institution where persons can come. Oh, it's so positive. You don't know much. I understand. Yeah, it's not a simple thing because when I was asked, I couldn't even fully pull on anything in my head to really talk about it. But like I said, the person came back today. After so many weeks, the person came back, and we are still at where we were before. So that's what I was saying. So let me ask you a little question in the business. Academy, does this mean that you operate an institution? Does this mean that you operate an institution when you say Prof Green Academy? Strategic planning organizational development, building codes. Okay. I'm just saying that he may have a garden, so maybe he's there cleaning up and planting. Oh, Prof. Green say one-on-one coaching and consultation. That's beautiful. I'm going to Google to see if you can teach me something that I'm not pulling on too fast. And it's beautiful that you're able to assist persons. You know, people need help because people can't learn all the things for them to do alone. Somebody has to go and learn it and help them to do it. One-on-one coaching and consultations. I remember I saw the name before. Why Sunday is still in my brain, it can't even come out. Sunday was a memorable day. Corporate plan. Okay, yeah, big thing, man. I realize it has to be corporate. And it's doing well. And I can imagine how much you like doing it. And when we like something we're doing, we just get into it. Mm-mm. Yes, my dear. So, Prof. Green, I'm so sorry that we can't help. I don't want Peter to feel bad, but I'm still going to search up some more. And in the meantime, Peter, you can search Google too, and if you get some more added information to help you. But I think the bottom line is counsel is going to be needed. Prof. Green says, persons have an idea and want to help brainstorm it and put it in being provided. Put it in being, okay, you provide direction. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. That seems to be good business. Sometimes we have to have different things. But too many of us doing the same thing. Yes, Prof. Green. Although that's beside the point. What are your views on dating? I'm sorry you were not around when we were talking about it. Um Saturday night. Or let me not go that far. Last night we were talking about how persons should share bill the expenses in a home, like groceries and if they should share it 50-50 or how, or just let the man alone pay it. What are your views on it? What is your take on it? I hope we can do the 2 hours today. It seems very difficult, Tetla. I don't know if it's the heat of the time, because it just makes you feel like, what is this? Juba! Juba, I'm here talking about the heat of the time. It is hot, Juba. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, Puffkin said it's a situational approach. We cannot broad brush it. That is so true. Yes, Juba. Well, I'm due to come there this afternoon, so I know you're going to go on a little later. No matter how, I'm trying to move around a little bit now, giving my space a little time because I have been so tied down with the 4K Juba. You know it go already. The 4K is around my neck like a millstone. It's like a it's like a millstone. So until it's it's not no, then I'm trying now to put my feet back into the streets where I can go and look for some other persons. And they have not seen me for about a month or more. About a month. I was there sometime in early July. Juba said, hello, much love to each and everyone in the house. Yeah, man, we always appreciate your love. Much love. We're always giving love. Thank you, guys. Thank you that you never run away. Yeah, but the internet dip. Can you imagine? Everything you do, some tit and come out and things that cause trouble. You don't know what to do. You hide. Outside is hot and humid. You try not to be out there. You're trying to be inside. And you come inside to cause problem. Yeah. Yes, I get it back. Perfectly innocent person something do not look at the fact in front of them, but living in another person's reality. Reality. So true. Yes, and Juba said, bless up to Tesla. The internet is keeping going down and up and up. Smithy drop down. I don't know. If I could just, you know. Yes, hello to you, Juba, and bless love. Bless up yourself. We are trying. I don't know what it is like. Is where you are now out there festive? I know that the campaign and things going on, so I know that you're going to have problem when the vehicles are passing. But I know you capture that very well. You turn off and make sure. Boy, I don't know what is wrong with these people. Okay. So being saying an old man makes an old man naked, Willie said to a group of us one day, do not spend both money at once. Pay the bills and insurance from one and save from the other because it should be a partnership. Okay, so basically you're saying that it should be done on a 50-50 basis then. Let me repeat it again, guys. An old man called Naked Willie, naked, said to a group of us one day, do not spend both money at once. Pay the bills, because the bills has to be paid, and insurance, which is needed from one, and save from the other, because it should be a partnership. Yeah, because it is never, some people don't want it like that, right? They don't want it like that. Thank you, Brother Juba. So what they do, they may say 60-40, and it is harder when only one person in the home works. When one person works, it is hard. They must carry the whole, all of everything. And then that's why sometimes you have a breakdown, and problem set in. So I was thinking that it could be a 60-40, because whoever gets more pay, brings in more money, is going to want to hold on and some of it. Because if the lady works more, she's not going to want to give 60 and the man put 40. So maybe rightfully so, it's 50-50. Right? So everybody have an input. Team building, partnership. So it's better to do 50-50 than for one to do a bigger amount, because if the lady works less, she would appreciate the man paying 60-40. She's not going to appreciate paying the 50-50, because she's already going to see her pay as little bit, and then she's going to still want her personal allowance from the man. So the man end up not with about 60-40 by the time it's finished. Oh no, we're looking at it from different angles, but I think if it is done on a 50-50 level, the family will be together for a longer time. But if it is on a 60-40, or just straight one person paying 100%, I see trouble in the horizon. Trouble in the horizon. To me, the moment restrictions come in, there is a problem. There's a problem. Because maybe one member of the family, like his mother or the wife's mother or somebody, may say they need some money. You may have to help out that person. Then you're going to create a big problem there. You know, Prophet said, love have no boundary. That is why I put my title on. If you get a chance to look, I put up last night, love, share, care. Right? But some people just in it for the love, some just not for sharing and not for caring. And so, it's kind of vice versa. But as it's like, it has no boundary, so you should go together in it as a team and come up with solutions. But some persons are not like that. They watch the amount, you know. But I always say that both persons should work, because when it's left to one person, it's difficult. It's difficult, and when it gets difficult, they're going to get frustrated. Yes, we can. We cannot. No, we can't be exact. If we exact a problem, and you go and create all space for cheating, yes, unfairness, lack of integrity, everything is going to surface. And once that certain things start surfacing, it's going to hit the rocks. You want me to give more, or you want me to share it, and you're not putting much. It's gonna bring problem. So you think that 50-50 will be best? Everybody have an input. The bills may come to $10. You put 5 and I put 5, because we are benefiting from it. It'd be nice if we could reach 10 thumbs up before the 2 hours. So if your money finish, done. That's what I was saying from last night as well. That somebody's going to pack up their clothes and go back home because there won't be any food for you because your money finished. Some people are very exact like that. Very exact. So trouble, as I said, trouble on the horizon. And sometimes the woman may be in certain position where they get more, and the man who is in a little lower paid will take all the money and give to her. Then there won't be any quarrel, because she knows if your money finishes, she knows that it's a small amount he has. But she's not going to stand up and clear all those things and leave the man with his. When the man, most times, would want to take care of everything, even if it means that at the end of the day, his pocket is dry. He will want to do that. Well, she's not going to do it. No. She's not going to do it at all. I can't tell you. Not going to do it. That man is up for true for you. Probably when you go home one day, the door closed and it's snowing outside or it's raining, you cannot get inside. Because you never contribute to paying the rent. Your money wasn't enough. But sometimes some people do experience some real strange things, Or you cannot sit, you cannot eat some food from the fridge because you didn't have enough. Yeah, you can put your basket higher than your earnings. You can't put it higher. Because if you go higher than your earnings, you're bound to get into trouble. Bound to get into trouble. You're bound to get into trouble. Yeah, man. It's a privilege. It's really a privilege. Really, really a privilege. Because some homes, they really go through stress. Because when some people hold on to what they hold on to, no matter how hard you fight, people saying family must budget together and set priorities straight. Yeah. And it's not every month you go and buy the same amount of grocery. You have to have some form of saving towards purchasing those things. Right? So if you full the pantry this month in, next month in you're supposed to at least replace that was used. You know? But some people they clean out the place and they find a reason to throw away some of the things and say it's outdated, even if it's not fully outdated. They're tired of seeing them around. They throw them out. So Prof. Green says some people have yes, they are not alive themselves, but they can't manage it. And then keep under the stress and not saying anything. And somebody said earlier said some people are suffering in silence. It's a serious trouble, Prof. Green said. And here Teta says anti Madge, new things going on different generations. Yeah. Yeah man. New things going on with different generations. They have different plans, different things, different ways of attacking, different means they use to attack, to get what they want from you or to put you down. Professor Green said, true at Tetla Watson, true. They have different means to get you down. That they are serious. And you may take it lightly. That is why some people stay by themselves because they find it easier to finance themselves by themselves. They don't have the headache. Based on what them taught, they don't have a headache to go and do things like the next person. So they don't give themselves that headache. So they know they are alone in that field. They don't worry. But some people are not disciplined, so they cannot be alone. They are not disciplined. There's a little bit of wind at the top of the trees. So the wind is high. You see? And we are in the valley like. Wind is very high, so we are not going to feel it below. Yes, man. Yes, it's true. It's a serious thing affecting our society. It seems as if Peter is gone. Peter would have left. It's a different generation, different views, different thinking. You know, some of the thoughts that they come out, they arrive at, or then just come up with it. Yeah, 1 hour and 35 minutes. Another half an hour, we will be out of here. Yeah. So then I have to check this too. Okay. I have to check it because I don't move. It's stuck. Okay, Professor Green says that's why he's a situational. It's a situational approach. Look at the different situations with it. And Professor Green have housed and all of that. Teta says the men want women with assets. If you're not working, they're looking for a working person. They want somebody to help them to live the lifestyle for true. Professor Green said values are attitude. And values and attitude gone to nothing. Yes. Gone to zero. It's gone down to zero. Teta is saying that. Auntie, you have to be in the streets. Be in the streets. Yes. Because everybody's out there trying to be smarter than the next person. So you're going out there like a novice, now you're going to suck up everything and support the wrong one. So you have to be street smart out there because they're everywhere. And nobody wants to handle anything by themselves. And some are looking for persons to take on full responsibility where they, oops, picture just go, why I don't know what happened, so. Then the picture go, oh, I don't know this internet. So the time is hot as the internet, baby, like, you don't want us to be here. Not half an hour, we off. I mean, so tonight is going to be awful. But every day the internet is worse and worse. Yeah? Every day. Teta says an older man will take a young girl, not working, and spend every dime on her. That is, yes. And he go and cry. And he will not give to his family back home anything. If he doesn't have anything, he's broke. And he easily give it away outside the road, outside on the road. Everywhere we turn, we have these things facing us. And some people are not learning. So they go around and end up hurting themselves. So when they lose now, big time, they have nobody to live out themselves. And then you go and find them in the bushes, on a tree, trail him, you know. And they never listen. They take everything at a glance and feel say all is cool. But pity do we know that there are some people out there, they are just setting themselves like Satan to pounce on people. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, man. Okay. Somebody said, you know, Puff Green says, um, Puff Green says, Auntie D, when people used to share salt, use a tip of cooking oil and save some sugar. Save some sugar for next day. For next day tea, we used to use the right amount. It looked because we you know used to have that diabetes and pressure right now. But you know, maybe because we're so greedy, you know, we hold everything to ourselves and we just glamorize on everything and then we get sick. When if we probably conserve, I wouldn't even say share, but conserve on the usage, maybe we'll have better health conditions. You're right. You're perfectly right. Perfectly right, Prof. You're laughing. You're laughing. they're just everybody eating and not watching what they're eating because they just want to eat and full up. And because they don't want to stay for the next day, they walk down everything. They walk down everything and then they come out the next day. Whatever. When something could stretch for a week, within one evening, then done, finish it off. They tell you, oh, it's finished up, finishing up. They finish up everything. And then they go back to the store and shop again. Little shots, all big shots, no. No little shots. Everybody big. Everybody's there were time when you say when person have a little change, we send them a risto. You know? So everybody is risto now. Big shots, little shots. Everybody is risto. Right? Everybody is risto. So nobody really thinks that they should save anything. Even when they are working, they don't try to save. The other day I was saying to somebody last night that when it was during COVID, it happened so suddenly that persons were so annoyed when they have to be sent home. Right? So I'm saying no big salt or too much. No, nobody not doing it again. That cut out. So the love is gone. So that is gone with the love too. Right? Hi JB. You're on when JB said, Auntie D, happy blessed afternoon to you and to all the lovely people in the house. Blessed up everyone. JB is blessing us, greeting us all. JB, we have about 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes, the most. Then we're going to run, but we're still sharing here. You know, happy to see you. Hope you had a great night's rest and have enough energy for today. I hope you're not having too much heat down where you're at. Up here it's very hot. Very, very hot. Very, very hot. Yeah. So J%, my Empress, how are you today? JB, new French. Big up. Yes, yes, yes. JB don't leave. No, even I'm here, I say, what happened to JB? I don't see JB. But I know that if he's available, he will pop in. I said, tired JB, good afternoon. I was telling them that you must have been working on a little garden because now I realize everybody plant garden, whether it be flowers or vegetables. Everybody have a little garden that they're just excited about. So I don't know if you were fixing up your vegetable garden and the heat. And then I say with this heat, you cannot be out there. You have to be inside. I don't know if where you're at is very hot like up here. The humidity is very high. So make sure you know go back. If you don't go out as yet, but I go to the afternoon, just cool it. Puff Green, best afternoon. Yeah. Trouble, you know. Say you just wake. We had him up. I said we're up. JB, I was drunk. Drunk not with drinking, but with sleep. I went to bed and still wake up this morning and go back to sleep about 11 o'clock. And I had a deep sleep I couldn't believe. And then I know that from the other night I've been up late trying to, you know, Professor says, Auntie D, you can discuss why we do not have any love in this day and age due to the fact that we don't share nothing. Oh, he come back. Oh, Jesus. Internet will mash up your business this afternoon. JB said, I just come off the road. It is very hot. It is very hot there, Auntie, but I'm good. I'm glad because it's very hot out there and I have to go there soon. On your time. Okay. One day I'm going to make a special. Yeah, man, because we're trying to have topics that can excite people, you know, to let them want to be a part of it. But sometimes, you know, sometimes the topics like since Saturday night, I'm telling you, if we didn't pull ourselves away last night, we'll be on until well after midnight. Tell me if I'm wrong, JB. The topics, I don't know, they are so real. Teta can see. See, they are so real and people can associate with them. Boy, I tell you, I didn't know so much things was going on. But it's good when we have a platform. Thank you, JB. We have a platform that we can come and share because for me, I like to come on the live. It gives me, I want the Juba Ghana, I don't hear Juba, you know. It gives me a feeling of belonging. You know, when I'm not on it, I remember, I say, oh, I wonder what is, you know, so and so come back to my memory. And I say, okay, I'm going to go on at such time. So I try to do what I have to do within time to be on a live. The live is a family. It's a extended family that is far and wide in the universe. But at the same time, we are close. We can hear each other. And we can basically see each other at some point. We have opportunities of seeing each other. But we are not really able to meet each other in the flesh. They say in the flesh, in the physical state. But we can talk and we can listen and we can share and respond. And I think it's a good privilege when someone has a platform to share. And I encourage everybody, Professor Green, if possible, to start a platform. I mean, when you have a platform, it's like you have a whole host of people with you. I mean, depending on what crowd you want to carry. But I believe, even if you're alone at home, I feel you're alone. You're doing something and you go on the live and you're doing and you're talking while doing. I mean, it feels like the people are really inside the house with you. You feel like like you feel them. JB says you are right when you are talking about God things, and everyone is vibes in with each other. It is great. Yeah, honestly, it gives you a nice feeling. And then sometimes you want to end the life. You don't know why you can't. You have to be going a little more. You're going a little more and a little more. You know, I say, boy, you don't want to tread too much into people's space. They need some break too. You know, it gives me a good feeling. And I would, for you to know, you have to have you have to start one. And the journey, it's a journey. Prof. Green saying, I, I, I look like I will have to set up a retreat where all of us can come. Yes, I thought of it. Up, you see, you have been here in the bush, you know, and you overheard us, you know. JB, tell him that we said up to one night last week. We said it would be nice. Was it Saturday night? It would be nice if we, you know, at some point in time, we could I say, oh, Prof. Green, that is you, you know, Auntie D, that is you, JB. Just a nice little getting together. It would be, I think it would be good. Yeah, man. Yes, true. Great man, single. It would be nice because we are here talking. We don't know each other. We have never seen each other. We don't know. We don't know if we see them on the road we pass them. But basically, because we are looking at the internet, we will sort of associate. But if I'm going on the road, no, I can't pay attention to everybody I pass. I'm going to be looking out for Tetla, I'm looking out for JB, I'm looking out for Prof. Green, I'm looking out for Bush. But how much person can I see? They may not even be, I'll be going around and looking. I cannot see everybody. I would not see. JB said you cannot end your life when you have a lot of people on. That is true, JB. Cannot, that is true. But when you look at it, that you are worn out and you have another obligation too. You understand me? And then what I know, persons, I don't know if you guys notice it, when you're on a live, you're just on the live. Sometimes person doesn't really come on at the same time because different reason. So they stay in the bushes while you're there. And when you're nearing to get off, no, because you set your mind for say 2 hours. And when it reaches like 15 minutes to the hour 22, then you see things start to jump up. You don't really want to go, you know. But remember, you have a commitment elsewhere. Or you are so tired that you can't even sit up. Then you feel bad. Oh, I have so many persons on the live and I have to end the live. You don't really want to go, you know, but then on the other side, you have an obligation that you have to go. You don't really want to go. Right, JB? And last night I was not ready to go either, you know. You just kind of look at the time and say, geez, you know, it was late. It was 11:39. I said to myself, I said, no, sir. No, you know. I said, no, sir. This is, you know, it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. I enjoyed last night. I enjoyed it. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday last night. They were really, really interesting. Right, JB, I'm not like JB said, so JB, what a problem you put me in now. So once persons are on the live, I must not end the live, no matter how long. So tell me, which night gone? One night gone. I think it's Saturday night. The thing jump up so far, and then no, I thought I was not seeing right. But I was so tired that when I look, redirect crash, did that and that happen. I said, but what was happening? You know, Teta says, some people going through trauma and bad relationships. Let's look at it. Oh, bad relationships. They just encourage it. Yes, and they get a chance, you know, when they can go on a live and share. Prof. Ging says, it's self-disciplining you. Honestly, I'm a person who watch time, you know. Julia, hi Julia, how are you doing, Julia? Happy to see you, Julia, friend. Julia's a nice girl, and I love Julia. She's very patient. J Bud, J Bud, we talk about JB, J Bud. JB said, if you have to go and you have something to do, You just have to go. We are all big people, we understand. But sometimes, one go, you try to stay on. Hello, Judah K says, hello everyone from Kenya. Kenya. Right, right. Guys, you can visit Julia too. Her channel. She has a beautiful, it reminds me of back home when I see the grass and the trees and everything that she does. I like it. I like the channel very much. Yeah, so you see, sometimes I look at it. You see, if a person doesn't have anywhere to go, I just make the YT streets be the place. Listen to me, guys. I wouldn't be on it until people are weary. 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Anytime they are ready to go, they go. But you see, when you have a commitment, but it will be different in another couple of months. When the summer gone and the winter coming on, and I have to find. There'll be an alternative. Somebody not going to sleep, but JB won't be able to sleep. Prof Green won't be able to sleep because they're going to say, boy, when they come on anti the channel, they cannot leave. They cannot leave. Why? Because there is always something different coming up, and persons are always coming in to share their points. JB says, I have been telling people about the good. Oh my, wow, JB might not give me swell head. I have been telling people about the good you are doing, helping people who are going through something. If it is only one person, you've done your job. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Somebody can attest. Thank you, Jesus. I didn't know I was creating an impact. But with you, JB, right? Anything is possible because you have your humor. Everybody have a good thing about them. I couldn't do it by myself. Honestly, Jesus is there. JB, you all whoever is on the platform, Tetla, everybody. See Prof Green come and he has some and Julia K come and so everybody come and put a little bit and help to make. So if one person come with a little bit of sadness, with everybody on, whoever comes on, because as you guys would have noticed by now, I don't carry mix up on the channel. And I don't want no quarrel. This one go over that place and see something and come. Well, I don't think it's something on anybody's channel that I'm associated with. But I do have some channels in the past that I hear people quarrel and screenshot information and then you hear around the place that mix up channel make the most money or get the most money. So we are a little different, right? Right, JB? So that is, JB said, that is why we need each other no matter what. Yes. And Prof. Bill says, amen. So we need to be there. As Tetla had said earlier, that a lot of persons are suffering in silence. And that reached me, come and say, many persons, they don't want to say anything. They say, leave it to the Lord. Yes, we leave it to God. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. But they can't see any way out. Any way out. And they said, somebody said the struggle is real. The struggle is real. So, you have to really. And you see JB come and put this thought in me cut about you cannot leave. Where were you today, JB? You were sleeping? But anyway, I won't flag you this afternoon because I know later when I do come on, if you seem to pop in and say, I'm coming to spend some time, I'm giving you my support, I know you will even do that. Right, JB? Do I get an amen from you, JB? Or do we get some roses? Whoa, that's how it goes, man. Sometimes I provoke him, and then he will get very quiet, and then he come out and sting again. It's true, it's a fact. It's a fact. It is a fact. Teta said, JB, people get therapy for listening to these topics. Whoa. And Prof. Green says, true. Because it's like, sometimes we learn from each other, our peers, we learn from each other easier. And than going out into some big formal setting where we sit down, and even if you are in a church And the very topic they are talking about, you are going through it, you don't want nobody know. So you don't say anything. But here, you can hide behind the camera. Nobody, you can disguise and still hear whatever. But as it was said earlier today, people are suffering in silence. Mhm. So we don't want to have too many persons around walking like headless chickens. But JB is saying that if it is that you was doing here, you would not see me here. The pastor, here the pastor, I'm not into it. If it is, oh my Lord, that there is something unique about Auntie Diva. Oh Lord, really? Amir here speaking. Hitler. What is unique about it? No, you people gonna put me to the gallows now to be tested. What is unique about Auntie D? No, Auntie D is in the balance. Tetla, Puff Green. Oh, it's Puff Green whose side. Okay. You see Puff Puff Green said I Tetla. Whoa. Puff Green said Tetla there, telling Tetla and I telling Auntie, you telling Tetla. Whoa, that's how it goes. We laugh at each other. Yeah, we laugh at each other. Yes, real life events. Events. But it's reality. There's so much that is out there to talk. That's why I say no one person can cover everything. Because every church, everywhere you go, you're different. Some people will never go to church. Never will, because they look at the people them outside here and say, no, sir. They prefer not to go inside and mix up with them. But I still say we need to fellowship one with another. I still believe it is hard, especially church people are difficult people to deal with. They're difficult. And some of them worse than those who are outside. But anyway, we're not going on that route right now. If we just leave it right there. So. But struggle is real for everybody. People suffering in silence. They need help. And we only can encourage them, especially when they're not working. They need to be busy, using up their brain and their hands. JB said, Tetla, man, you make Auntie run out of the chair. I'm trying to sit in the chair because I nearly run out a while ago. It's a good thing I have the camera facing outside. Because if it was facing at me, my shoulder jump up a long time. But me keeping myself composed so they don't hear me. And if I get up and I hear the chair. So I sit down and I'm looking at the words that they wrote and I say, really? But God knows we are all a loving set of people. And we know that we have different type of people. We have bad mind and all kind of different. But let everybody know we don't dwell on the negatives. We don't dwell on anything that is not uplifting. Because if we are going to tear down anybody, we are putting our own self, because they have a thing named karma. Will come right back at us. Right back. So we have to lift. And that's why the word support is being mentioned on YT streets so much. And people not understand the word support. It has so many meanings. Right? If we support each other, we can make a difference. We can make a difference. Tetla says, JB, some people married but still unhappy. Yeah. Why? If it was a case where people, if I had a line, which I soon will have, then when people call in, that is a part that I really like, when people can call in and you can talk, because sometimes you want to say so, but the time it takes for you can't type out all of what you want to say. You can't type it all out. But people need people. People need someone. We all need someone. We need somebody's shoulder. We need each other. No man is an island. Nobody can stand by themselves. You cannot do things by yourself. You cannot be a doctor and attend to yourself. You have to go to the doctor to diagnose a case. Right? And no country can supply everything for itself. They have to trade. Right? They have to trade. So we all need to share the love and support each other and lift each other up. And we know sometimes when each other is stumbling, without them open their mouth and say anything. We know when sometimes we know when persons are happy. You can hear it in the words they write or hear it in the sound of their voice. But sometimes they have a saying that dogs sweat, long hair cover it. They hide it. People definitely sometimes hide their true feelings. So sometimes they don't know how to reach them. They don't know that they're going through something until something unexpectedly happens. Say, I didn't know she was going through that. She didn't talk. She didn't say anything. She kept it to herself. You know. So that's what I think. That's what I do think. JB says, Tetla, no matter what you have to make yourself happy, no one can do that for you. Yes, it is nice when they do something nice and give you something. You still have to make yourself happy. Yes. So it doesn't matter what in the world people give you. You of your own self must acknowledge that you need some happiness. But if you don't spread happiness, you're not going to be happy. But once you're happy, you're going to want to spread it, You're going to share the joy. You're going to share the joy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. 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 I don't know if I sing it right, but once you make the Lord happy, He gives you more strength. Right? And even when the road is rocky and the hills are steep and you don't know you're going to make it, He gives you the strength. And when you look back where you're coming from and look ahead where you're going, you get more strength. And it makes you happy. Right? Yes, Theta says, JB, true happiness comes from within. So first, we have to be happy with ourselves. Happy the way we are, we have to be ourselves. And then we help others to be happy. Right? Because you can't be in your own and you say you're happy, but you don't want to see your neighbor. When I say neighbor, I mean really mean the person beside you. You want to be happy, you don't want anybody else to be happy. That doesn't mean that you're happy. That means that you're faking, right? Everybody should want to give support to make each other be at a level where they can look back and say, yes, it was good to be here. It was good to have met Prof. Green. It was good to have met Peter Who. Different, because everybody is unique, special in their own way. And they were saying no two persons are alike. Everybody have their little thing about them. So we lift them up, guys. Guys, we have 5 minutes more. I'm so sorry. I wanted to reach 10 likes, but I'm at 8. But I'm not going to be greedy this afternoon. I'm just going to be happy with the 8 likes. And then we're going to have to run. Tetna says, married comes like a style these days. Oh, that's another top time we have to go discuss. So that is a broad topic. Being married, courtship and marriage, those two can go together. We have to have some, as we go along, we are going to make adjustments and improvements because Auntie didn't know everything, we can have persons come on and share. JB says, it is the same way you have to love yourself before you can love. Yes. You have to love yourself before you can love others. Or leaving and say you love somebody, that means, the love is not real. And that is why sometimes people hurt each other because they never love themselves. They never love themselves. The joy of the Lord is my strength. 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 I'm about to sing now. Oh Lord. Yeah, I see somebody give us 9 likes, You see these people? You see, if I have my own way, I would have never gone away to them, but I do have, I'm obligated. Right? I'm obligated. So that's why. Yes, so we have to be thankful and be appreciative. And sometimes we can go the extra mile by helping others along. Support, support, support. And that's why I look out for people who I see have ability, who can help to make others happy too in their own way, and they don't want to have a channel really yet. I think sometimes they're not really ready. They're just waiting until when the time say, okay, jump, then they jump. Right? Right, JB? JB silent. Right, Hitler? Yeah, man, we can reach out and encourage others. Encourage others along the way. And they in turn will help to pull others too. That's how we work in. That's how support. You help others to come. Sometimes some people want to come, but they are shy. If you had told me about this last year, this time, I would say no way, because that was not in my thinking. I didn't know anything much about it, but I only see them sit down and talk, you know. 10 likes, I don't reach it 10 yet, you know. We are at 9. So it means that I must have a little more faith. Because when you reach 10 likes, you may reach there may be more in the bushes. And demanding that I sit and don't move. JB says, people that hate people don't know nothing about love. That's true, because them hate themselves, so they want to see everyone else miserable just like them. Yes, they hate themselves, so they don't want them. Some people don't like to see you happy. They don't like to see you happy. I don't know what satisfaction they get. And JB thinks he said something simple, but that is real, real. As Professor Prof Green has to say, wow, so true. Yes, some people just whatever you're doing, it may not be even of value to them, but they just don't want to see you happy. If you're progressing, if you're driving a new vehicle, whatever it is, they just don't want to see you happy. If you're just happy, being cheerful with others, somebody's there. What is wrong with that? Or what is wrong with him? Into extra. They find some little word to say to criticize you, to get you discouraged. So you're going to pull back now and stay in a little shell and don't relate to anybody. Because that's how some people like to see you unhappy. Prof Green says, I am going to do something on the outside, but still here. Okay, Prof Green, we have just had a minute or two to go. So when you're done here, Auntie D, it's Auntie D's out until later, right? So, JB, 2 more minutes to go, because I have to settle down the 2 hour. I don't want to, when I get out of the 2 item, it says 1 hour and 58 minutes. So 2 more minutes and we settle down in it, right? Have a good afternoon anyway, Prof Green. Happy to have you. Happy to have you so much. We enjoy the afternoon with you. And you know, God always provides people. I tell you, because sometimes look as if nobody would come. I mean, not just like they wouldn't come, but it's like you're going to be alone. And you don't know which way the discussion will go. But I would always say, trust God. Trust Him. Because sometimes when I come on, sometimes the topic, really, the title is not fully in my brain. So I leave it open for others to come and contribute in giving us a title for discussion. You understand? And which is really, really appreciated. And Tetla and JB, I'm happy that you guys could have spent some time with us. Right? We could share. Right. Thank you, JB. You made it look like. But, oh, I forget to ask, but anyway, the election thing, we will talk about it. We don't have to be personal, but we can talk about it and laugh about it. And if I see that people getting personal, we don't bother with it. Because we want to look back, remind me guys, because it's just like me look at JB's colors now where I'm thinking it. We want to look back at the days, back in the days, when people would discuss, like now that the campaign, actually, the date is announced, so people get more, they know it's going to happen. How people react back in the day and how they would react now. If we don't have to talk about it tonight, maybe sometime, because I don't want to mention anything and now anybody go feel say, oh, she's that or he's that. Politics is a very funny thing. I don't want to really talk about it, but we just want to compare back then in the days when how it was and now. Now how it is. Do you think it have been a nice little discussion? We could look at it. Maybe not tonight, but we can look at it down the road. Like how the election thing is set. I will wait until when it is nomination day. The nomination night, we can talk about it. We don't know say it officially start. What you say? Tell me what you guys think. All right. We can, hopefully we'll get to meet later. JB says, Auntie, me no need to that at all. It's time for that big nose but to go. Say, me no want laugh because you people know this that long time, right? So we can we just talk about it? I agree with you because we don't normally, but now make we touch it now because we want to talk and laugh. We don't want to make it get too stale, right? Because me just see it as something we can talk and laugh about, but me don't want nobody get upset about it. If I sense any upset, we just abandon the topic. But remember, I don't want to touch it because I know say me going to laugh. You understand? Because some of the things back then and now, and if you may wonder why is it Auntie D like to go to things back then and now? Because we were from back then to now and we can relate. You understand me? Some just know no. They know. Some people just know they know. And for you to have a nice discussion, you have to look at the back then. Maybe you may not experience it, but you may hear about it. All right, JB, we can hold it till later because I if you don't want we hold till you want us wait until nomination night. I don't know. I want you guys to be on it with me too. Because but we don't have to be personal. But we can talk because I don't know. I don't why this is you see your ball out now. I'm not PNP or JP, I'm a Jamaican. Right. So let us all look at it as a Jamaican. Right? No matter so if we look at it as a Jamaican, then we can laugh about some of the things that we're going to talk about. But if you're going to really be on a side, which we know we have a favorite side, but we know better come out to say, well, I'm this side. And they know the person on the other side feel a bit funny or something like that. But we can just look at it from a Jamaican point of view. And we can laugh at it. Laugh at it, right? So guys, it's 9 minutes after the 2 hour. And I really wish to God, I really wish I did not have to go because I'd just end this live and start another one. I'll just go straight into another one because, the laughter that it will bring, hopefully, right? We are true Jamaicans. And no matter what, we are Jamaicans. Tetla, JB, Prof. Green, everybody who had Peter Who, everybody who had come on earlier and had some had to go. We appreciate the company. So, we all have different schedule. So we have to move accordingly. So I am very, very happy for those kind words from JB and Tetla. They make me face light up. Right? But anyway, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. I don't want nothing somebody hiding. Right? Okay. Resume. What is it now? See it now? The internet has dropped the thing, so. You, but we have some real. Say you, but we have some real fool out there that can't see nothing no matter how you try to tell them that are true. Thank you for that, JB. The internet won't cut off, but I mean you keep dropping. So guys, I just come and chip in. So enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and hopefully later we can be back together to chat and laugh. Because we need to chat and laugh. Laughing is good medicine, and it is in the Bible. Laughing is, how the Bible say, a merry, how we go? A merry heart, something I don't remember right now. But laughing is good. It's good for the a merry heart make it a cheerful something countenance. So if you're not happy, most times shows in your face, right? And sometimes when you try to hide the happiness and try to pretend, say you're happy in your face, if somebody study you, look at you deeply, they will see that you're pretending. And it doesn't make sense to pretend. All right. So guys, later. Be good, be safe. Bye bye.